Yeah, yo, family, welcome back to the Success Story. Penny here. Why are we hating on the new Saints Row? If you haven't heard, Saints Row is doing a big reboot. I don't know how long it's been since Saints Row 4 or Agents of Mayhem, but if you don't know, Saints Row, the original, came out in 2006, and it was pretty much a GTA clone. Except even the story wasn't that, complex or anything. You literally start off by a regular dude that you refer to as Playa, by the way, and you almost get killed by a gang, and you get saved by the Saints, whose whole purpose is to destroy the other gangs in the area. That's literally it. That's the whole story of the first Saints Row. Now, I've been watching the trailer for the new Saints Row reboot, and it looks interesting. I like the character designs. I like the new open world area. But I've been reading the comments on Twitter and on YouTube, and they're just like, these guys aren't gangsters. I want the original cast. What? One, it's a reboot. We're not getting the original cast. Two, if you followed the series, these fans, you would know that after Saints Row 4, Gat Out of Hell, the canon ending is that he restarts the universe. He basically reboots it himself, creating the game Agents of Mayhem. Hence, characters like Johnny Gat, Kenzie, Pierce, Oleg, all these people are in the game. But they don't have the same backstory, but they're still the same character in a sense. They even have different motives and stuff. But here's the thing about the reboot, right? The comments that they're making about these guys not looking like gangsters or, the old Saints would kick their ass. Do you guys remember Saints Row? At all? In the first one, the only real person who I'll consider a gangster would probably be Julius. Johnny Gat's just a killing machine. Lynn just drove cars really well. Troy was an undercover cop. He was like the most ungangster person was Troy. And then I forgot the other guy who ends up betraying you. Whatever. Saints Row 2, you get Pierce. This is Pierce. Pierce joins your gang because you kill Ronin members, a rival gang. He now becomes a lieutenant and is now just helping you fight the Ronin. Here's Shaundi. Shaundi literally just likes to get high and so happens to have dated Veteran Child, who is someone who's a part of a gang that we're taking down. Because of that, she becomes a lieutenant. And then again, Johnny Gat, who's not really a gangster, but again, he just kills things and makes funny jokes. If you guys have played Saints Row ever, you would know that the whole point is that these guys aren't supposed to be serious gangsters. That's how they actually separated themselves from being a Grand Theft Auto clone. From Saints Row 3 and up, these characters become more and more ridiculous. In Saints Row 3, we literally get a luchador. We get again, this person could be considered a gangster who helped the criminal organization, a twin. We get an ex-FBI agent. Again, the most non-gangster thing you could probably become. We get a hacker. And yeah, if you can see the trend here, these people aren't gangsters. They're just out of these world personalities that you recruit for your gang. That's what makes Saints Row interesting. That's what's always made it interesting. From 2 and up, you would get characters that you wouldn't think would be gangsters, but in these interesting scenarios that you are put in because of your cast of characters and the people you're fighting, it becomes interesting. Saints Row 3, in my opinion, was probably the best Saints Row that's ever coming out. I played Saints Row 2. After beating 3, I wanted to know why people thought 2 was so much better. I played 2, and 2 has a more serious tone. The boss is kind of more of a jerk than a puckish rogue, as he's known later on. He's a bit kind of crazy and really mean at times, and it's kind of out of character almost for me. The way he treats some of his members doesn't feel right. But in this new Saints Row that we're getting, it's more relatable. And I know I get it. The whole comments were well, I don't want them to be relatable. I want them to be killers. They are. They are. You kill things. This game is literally still over the top, crazy violence, funny jokes in open world areas that look out of this world. They picked the setting because it's wild. It's weird. The characters we have, and we'll probably get more depending, because I don't think we'll just have those same members, but the point of this new Saints Row is to have a startup, to build up from nothing to become a criminal organization. And these characters look fine. We have what looks like is going to be the strategist, mastermind, someone who wants to make the Saints someone better. We have the tough, cool chick. She seems like she was a part of another gang that you will be fighting. She seems to be the best driver in the area, and she seems like a badass. And then we have I don't even know what this guy is. All I know is that he wants to be a celebrity chef. That's all I know. He's always shirtless, but from the trailer, he looks like he's ready to do it all. He looks crazy. And then you have yourself, the boss. The character who is violent, funny, and over the top. That's what Saints Row is, and that's what it always has been. I don't know where people got this idea of what Saints Row was. They must have just played the first one, but the game has always been over-the-top violence, good dialogue, funny humor, and a good open-world sandbox where you could just do whatever you want. I'm really excited for this new Saints Row, but before we start tearing down these new IPs or just reboots, how about we give it a chance to breathe a little bit? Everyone just for a quick 2 seconds, because they didn't see a purple Saints Row logo or Johnny Gad or Shandy or Pierce, it's no longer Saints Row. Give it a chance. I think the people who are making these games are the same people who made the other ones, and I feel like they know what they're doing. Anyway, remember to drink some water, read a book. Penny out.